Sam Raimi is once again back, once again to do his job, and we got a new horror movie from this guy.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just
What's going on, everyone? This is Josh right here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning member, and if you're a new member, welcome. This I talk about movies, TV, and on occasion music and anime, and I'm giving you guys my thoughts on the newest Sam Raimi film, Send Help. I'm going to keep this one as vague as possible. This is, of course, directed by Sam Raimi, who's the director of such movies as The Evil Dead and the Spider-Man trilogy and Doctor Strange 2. And it was written by Damian Shannon and Mark Swift, who is responsible for Freddy vs. Jason and the remake of Friday the 13th. This stars Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. Two colleagues become stranded on a deserted island and the only survivors of a plane crash. On the island, they must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately it is a battle of wills and wits to make it out alive. When it comes to Send Help, this was something that I was curious about because it was Sam Raimi. And also you had the writers of Freddy vs. Jason in the 2009 remake. Those two being some of my favorite Elm Street and favorite Friday the 13th movies. But it also did sound a little concerning when it comes to it. I was a little worried about how this was going to be, and the trailers I thought were fine. And of course it was nice to see Rachel McAdams do a horror movie. And it was great to see Dylan O'Brien come in and do a little movie that's not the Maze Runner and such. And these are two pretty capable actors that I really like. So I went into it pretty curious, but I was also very concerned because the minute I saw that this character was going to play an asshole character, I immediately kind of rolled my eyes and said, is this going to be the fun type asshole character, or is this going to be a situation where it's kind of a Weinstein situation to where I really don't like this type of character? And I can confidently say, after watching this one recently, this was a lot more fun than I expected it to be. Now, I'll say this now, this is not my favorite film of this director, and I do feel like a few things doesn't latch on for me, but I can confidently say, I had a great time with Send Help. Easily, I will say the thing I really enjoyed the most is that this is Sam Raimi at his most unhinged. When you let Sam Raimi go full Sam Raimi, he's gonna go full Sam Raimi, and that's the thing I really do like. Don't get me wrong, I love Spider-Man 3 and I love Multiverse of Madness as much as everyone else. But when you let Sam Raimi do his Sam Raimi-isms, the crazy camera angles, the crazy unhinged horror and such, he will give you a awesome little movie. So I will say this is unhinged at best. It's got all that classic Sam Raimi gore you will see from The Evil Dead. It has the dark comedy that you will see. It's intense, it's crazy, it's chaotic, it's unhinged, and I love every single minute of it. This is Sam Raimi when you don't hold him back from studio interference, when you let him make the movie you want to make, he's going to do a great job with it. And this is a nice blend between Castaway, Horrible Bosses, and Misery in Sam Raimi style. And that's what I really appreciate when it comes to it. He has fun with this. He comes to play, he has fun, it's twisted, it's dark, and you can tell the direction is very interesting. So I really do like the way this movie chooses to handle things. This is the Sam Raimi that everybody wants for years, and it was great to see him back. Great range of character traits and a fun power dynamic that's thrilling, and it's enough madness to get you here that doesn't feel like it's exhausting. So I can definitely say They did a very good job in terms of that, and I really do like when it comes to it. So I really did dig a lot of what this has to offer in terms of it. So Rachel McAdams, a great actress I've always loved ever since the hot chick in Mean Girls. It's great to see her be a lead in a movie like this. She does a good job, and I think she really does carry this movie on her shoulders. She has fun with it. I do like the way she plays it, and it just also solidifies how much I have a massive crush on this actress. She's one of the best underrated actresses working right now, and she's great in this movie. You also love Dylan O'Brien here as well. He does a really good job here. Like I said, I was concerned about him because I was afraid he was going to be the Weinstein type asshole boss, but no. He plays the asshole boss in a different way that I expected. It's not something you've never seen before, but I will say overall, in terms of what you get, he does good as Bradley Preston. You also have the supporting cast like Idil Ismail and Dennis Haysbert and Emma Raimi, which is his own daughter, and Chris Payne. A lot of the supporting cast, they're not in this movie very much, but when they're in here, I think they do a very good job. The script is funny at parts. I really do like how funny the script likes to get when it comes to it. I do like how deranged and how, even though this is a story we've seen before, it does put it in that Sam Raimi twist, and that's what I really do like when it comes to this thing. Overall, I do like what the story and the script comes out to. You get your tension, you get moments of being scared, you get moments of violence, you get moments of craziness, and I actually really don't mind when it comes to it. So I actually really do like when it comes to that, the movie does decide we're gonna have fun with this and such. But it's really the direction and Rachel McAdams and such that really gives it full commitment, and it does overall have a fun time when it comes to it. So overall, I did quite enjoy that side of things. The movie's also shot really well with Bill Pope. You get every single trick of Bill Pope's cinematography that you would expect out of Sam Raimi. And Bill Pope is a great cinematographer, so he knows what he's doing. The movie's paced very well. It's only an hour and 53 minutes. Gets you straight in, gets you straight out. The score, I actually don't mind as well. So I really do like the music by Danny Elfman. You do play that Sam Raimi, Danny Elfman music. This is the most unhinged that they've done together. I will say, for what it is, I got a pretty great kick out of this film. And by the time it was over, I said, okay. I will say, in terms of some of the issues I do have, I don't think this is Sam Raimi's best film ever. I will say it's his best movie in terms of recent years after the Spider-Man trilogy, but I still think Drag Me to Hell was a lot better in terms of that. And also, I did like Multiverse of Madness more. But at the end, I will say, I do get the praise for this, but it's just, I've seen better in Sam Raimi's films. But this movie, I do like, but there are some issues when it comes to it. Asshole moments when it comes to Dylan O'Brien moment. He's too much on being an asshole, and he plays into it very well. It's just there are moments where I feel like we could have easily just be done with this. Because after this, I was just getting fed up with this character throughout this movie. I'm like, dude, there is no reason for you to be this much of a jerk to Rachel McAdams. Y'all both have to get out of this thing together, so why don't you shut up and work together?
Stop! Stop it!
I really didn't care that much for some of these supporting characters because we don't get a lot of whole time with them before they get their inevitability. I will also say some of the makeup effects in this movie and the gore, while it's great gore, and I love the gore, I love the carnage candy in here, there are moments where some of it got a little bit too gross for me. I get what Sam Raimi is going for. He wants to make it feel pretty brutal and pretty much his movie. But some of that gore is a little exhausting after a while. But I was still willing to go along with it. Not a big fan of the last 10 minutes of this film. Well, maybe the last 5 minutes. It's great that you get your resolution here, but I'm just like, okay, we could do a lot better in terms of that. Overall, I would strongly suggest watching this movie. I think this movie is way underrated. This movie does not get the love it deserves. I feel like more people should be talking about this. You should be praising this movie in it. Overall, I think Send Help is a very welcome back to Sam Raimi. It's definitely not his best movie. I definitely do think there are better films out there in terms of this man's collection and of work. But I will say overall, I feel like that this is a movie I think that really does do a very strong job and what it sets out to do. I love the tension, I like the premise, I like the campiness, and I like the craziness when it comes to this. Roger McAdams is great, Dylan O'Brien is great. So if you are someone who is a fan of Sam Raimi, you should definitely watch this movie. Definitely go see it. It's doing very well, decently. Give it a watch. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a highly recommended. So, what did you guys think of Sam Raimi's Send Help? Comment section down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or are you somewhere right in the middle? Make sure you follow me on all my social media links. They're all in the description box down below. If you'd like to send any money to my Chime or Cash App, you can do that as well. Well, by financially helping support the channel there with those two. Also, my Spotify and Apple Podcasts is down there because this will be available for those as well. Also, if my Amazon wish list is there. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified when latest videos are up. And with that being said, stay Epictastic, join Epictasticness, and you guys, keep it cool as always. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.